morning, guys. It's Fitness Fridays. I'm pumped because I bought myself a freaking belly shirt, and I'm gonna be 32 years old in a couple of months. I remember the last few summers anyway, if I'd be at a mall and I would see these belly shirts in the storefronts, I was like, ugh, I'm way too old for that. Like, who would wear that? Like, those are back in style? I used to wear them when I was like 15. I was a total hater of the belly shirt. And then my belly got flat, and I saw one at the store the other day, and it's green, so I kind of like what it does with the red hair. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting one. I'm also super excited because last night I came home super late, but I stopped at my mailbox. I had to kick my mailbox like 1,000 times because ice had formed everywhere and it wouldn't open, but it didn't give up, and I got it, and I got my new program. So, for those who follow me a little bit, I started my fitness, weight loss, muscle building journey 5 weeks ago, and I kicked it off with something called the 21-Day Fix, and then I switched it to Size, which is a dance program, which is super fun. So I've been learning how to dance. Doesn't even feel like exercising. All of this stuff I do at home, by the way. It's just DVDs. I pop into the Blu-ray player in my living room. I do my 30-ish minutes of exercises daily. I eat clean. I drink my Shakeology, and my results have been just absolutely crazy. And so I love the programs. I'm a huge believer in them. And in April, I'm going to Jamaica for my sister's wedding. And this area, it can still use some work. So I got this program now called the Brazil Butt Lift. Oh, I can see the shine because the wrapper's still on it. Anyway, and I am going to be doing that. And one of the girls in my challenge group also bought this one. And so we're going to be doing it at the same time. So anyway, super excited. Having a great morning. My auntie's coming over later, which is great. So it's motivating me to clean my house like nobody's business. She's coming over because she's a mortgage specialist, and since I gained equity on the house after the fire, I want to look at consolidating everything, like absorbing my car payment and my mortgage and everything like that to save money. No, seriously, like you can save hundreds of dollars every month by doing that. It's crazy the money that you can find when you start looking for it and you're strategic about it. So I'm happy because lately I'm investing money towards my own health. So, I mean, by making smart switches like that in my finances, I can attain goals and I can have more cash flow in my pocket at the end of the month. I want to close off by talking about time real quick because I talked about it very briefly yesterday in a video that I did at the Superstore, and I was like, you know what, you need to invest in yourself. And I talked about time very briefly, and then I talked about how you should invest money in your health rather than so much, fluff. The whole time thing I want to leave you guys with is that one of my best friends told me a few days ago, man, I wish there were more hours in a day. And I said, you know what? There's no point. Because if there were more hours in a day, you would just pack them. Just as much. Just as you're doing now. Same theory behind the fact that people who make more money just end up spending more, right? If they get a promotion and they make 10 grand more a year, their lifestyle is going to adjust to that. They're not going to start getting 10 grand more in their bank accounts every single year. That very rarely happens. It's the same thing with time. So this friend of mine, super busy businessman, you know what? He still made time. He bought a program. He's going to start as soon as it's there. It's totally doable. I understand that in our day-to-day, especially if we're working, we have kids, we're doing all these things, the kids have sports, like the whole shebang. I get that time is something that is super precious and we don't have a lot of. Personally, I struggled with incorporating fitness in my lifestyle for the longest time. I had a membership at the gym, and I literally paid for it for over a year, and I never went because I just couldn't find the time to go. So these programs have worked really well because it's 30 minutes in my own living room. So I put the baby down, for his bedtime, and then I do my exercise, and then I feel great, I sleep better, and I bought a belly shirt. So anyway, have yourselves a great day, guys. It's gonna be a good one. I have a good feeling. And yeah, reach out if you guys need help with your health journey. You know who to come see. And if you're someone who's passionate like me about just nutrition, fitness, and you want to share the joy, talk to me as well, because coaching is super fun and super simple too. So join the team. And yeah, that's that. Happy Fitness Friday, guys.